You'll be there. What I feel, what I've known. Turn the pages, turn the stone. Behind the door, should I open it for you? Yeah, what I feel, what I've known. Sick and tired, I stand alone. Could you be there? 'Cause I'm the one who waits for you. Or are you one for you to tell? Lay beside me. Tell me what I've done. The door is closed, so are your eyes. But now I see the sun. Now I see the sun. Yes, now I see it. What I feel, what I've known. Turn the pages, turn the stone. Behind the door, should I open it for you?
Have to have a bigger page.
Yeah, what I feel, what I know. So sick and tired, I'm staying alone. Could you be there? 'Cause I'm the one who waits, the one who waits for you. What I feel, what I know. Turn the pages, turn the stone. Behind the door, should I open it for you? What I feel, what I know. I take this key and I bury it in you.
18.
Because you're unforgiving.
Yeah, 18 top wide. But I have this 2 feet. That's right on 4. So 24 inches.
Need some cash? Another keyword that could score you $1,000 in minutes. On 97.1 The Mighty Eagle.
I'm not a carpenter by any means, but if I think it out enough, I can come up with a structure. I'm not the smartest guy in the world when it comes to calculations and mathematics and all that, but I can figure something out.
I had nothing to say, and I get lost in the nothingness inside of me. And I let it all out and find that I'm not the only person with these things in mind. But all of me can see the words revealed is the only real thing that I've got left to feel. Just stuck, hollow and alone, and the fault is my own, and the fault is my own. I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long. Erase all the pain till it's gone. I wanna heal, I wanna feel.
And I've got the tools to help me do it.
I wanna find something I wanted all along. Somewhere
I belong.
and I've got nothing to say. I can't believe I didn't fall right down on my face. Looking everywhere, only to find that it's nothing to gain. Hollow when alone, and the fault is my own, and the fault is my own. I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long. Erase all the pains and let's go. I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something I wanted all along. Somewhere I belong. I will never know myself until I do this on my own. And I will never feel anything else until my wounds are healed. I will never make anything till I break away from me. I will break away. I'll find myself today. I wanna heal. I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long.
Now that top I just took away is actually a shower door that I'm going to use for the top of the solar box. See how close I am.
Wow, sunshine at mid-80s today? Okay. 97 won the Eagle, and it's Free Beer Friday. Beer and sunshine, y'all. And hourly chances to win a grand. I mean, you should be feeling really happy in your belly by now. It's the Eagle with Offspring and new Stone Temple Pilots coming up in a minute. You think the song is good? Wait till you see him on stage at BFD. Okay? We'll talk more about this in a minute, I promise.
You got your slice and kept the clip and standby.
What the hell?
You grown man. Hey, you pull this
You guys
audio.
are nuts.
You're the one that keeps playing it.
I'm drawn to it.
That's why I pulled it.
I don't want to be drawn to it.
61 and a
Hey,
quarter.
man, I've been with you 15 years. I know what you like.
The Russ Martin Show. Afternoons on 97.1 The Eagle.
Hey, Scully,
Little
here
off.
now this is
I think I want it to be
workers are
61 inches. I want
There's
it
a
to be
company
somewhat
that
even.
made $18
So,
billion in revenues
we
last
do
year, and
this
they claim
part.
they have no money to pay their workers. Meanwhile, the
60
top 5
inches.
executives alone make $233 million between 5
Gotta be more
guys.
protected from the
how
weather,
much
60
money is
inches.
enough? So now they want to fire everybody and send all of those jobs to Mexico where they can find some 10-year-old to do it for less. Low pay, lousy working conditions, and no chance for improvement. Look, if you finally had enough of getting your teeth kicked in by fat pig lard gluttons, maybe it's time for a career change, folks. Into the world of IT with help from mycomputercareer.edu. In as little as 7 months, you could be working in IT with better pay and tons of jobs to choose from. Take the free career evaluation today. Financial aid is available, including the GI Bill. Let mycomputercareer.edu change your life today. And tell them Scully sent you.
Sleep Experts half-yearly sale means you get twice the savings. For a limited time, save up to $500 store-wide on Beauty Rest, Serta, Kingsdown, and more. Plus, you ready for this? Save the tax. We're experts at sleep, but we're at math too. And these savings are, well, big. Like twice the savings on a Beauty Rest Firm Queen mattress set. You save $300, so now it's just $499. Plus, you guessed it, save the tax. You can even get 0% APR for up to 6 years. And did I mention you save the tax? So hurry into Sleep Experts to save up to $500 store-wide and save the tax. That's twice the savings during the half-yearly sale.
Alright.
You don't see a sale this big every day. But
There
it's
are
only for a
lines.
limited time and only at Sleep Experts. Call 1-866-780-6220 for credit costs and terms. For new account purchase, APR is 29.99%, subject to credit approval. Sale price of merchandise will be discounted and reduced by an amount equal to the amount of sales tax you would have paid on the sale price. Sales tax will be assessed on the discounted sale price and added to the total amount payable by you for the purchase in accordance with state and local laws. Not valid on every purchase. See store for details.
Ram Truck Month is
Get
on
that
at
first.
Don Davis Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Take advantage of special factory incentives now available on the 2018 Ram 1500, Ram 2500, and Ram 3500 trucks. Ram Truck Month is the time to buy at Don Davis Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.
Shamrocks and shenanigans for all. This St. Patty's Day, visit your local Artisan Vapor location for amazing discounts. Be sure to enjoy all that vaping's finest has to offer only at the Artisan Vapor Company.
Pandora's Men's Club, the hottest strip club in Dallas with $10 days and the best after-hours party around. Pandora's is the only strip club in Fort Worth with $10 Mondays and $7 Tuesdays. That's $10 and $7 cover and table dances all day and all night. Pandora's is BYOB and always nude. 10 stages featuring Dallas's hottest entertainers. Guys, looking for your next baby's mama? Come find your hoe at Pandora's and bring her home to mom for the weekend. The party gets started every day at 4 p.m. and has the hottest after-hours party around. Pandora's Men's Club is located at 10649 Harry Hines. Look for the huge sign or call 214-350-7300. The party is always at Pandora's starting at 4 p.m. So come party with Dallas's hottest entertainers. The girls are sitting here butt naked thinking about what kind of booze you're bringing them to drink. $10 Mondays, $7 Tuesdays, and the hottest nude girls in the Metroplex. Pandora's Men's Club, Dallas's original and hottest fully nude strip club. Pandora's.
This Friday and Saturday night at Dark Hour Haunted House in Plano, it's St. Patrick's. A gathering of leprechauns, trolls, fairies, and goblins have swarmed to the call of the Dark Hour witches. You'll need more than luck to survive the St. Patrick's Sleigh. Friday and Saturday night at Dark Hour. Dark Hour. Tickets at darkhourhauntedhouse.com.
The sub-above difference is giant because on Jersey Mike's Day of Giving, they're donating 100% of sales in North Texas to wipe out kids' cancer. Join us Wednesday, March 28th to make a giant difference. Jersey Mike's, be a sub-above.
Here's another artist you'll see at BFD 2018. Nothing more.
Here we stand on opposing sides. Let's go to war. Let's go to war. Arm ourselves with the wrongs we've done. Name them off one by one. Let's go to war. Let's go to war. Everything you say.
Hello.
Each other out. It's a cold war. Let's go to war.
Get your tickets to BFD 2018 now at KEGL.com.
You deserve more from your workout.
More than sweating away extra pounds.
It should transform you from the inside out.
With technology to prove you're improving.
And coaches that give you more tough love.
You want more results.
More confidence. More community. And more energy. Because the more you do at Orange Theory,
the more you get out of life.
Orange Theory Fitness. Keep burning. Go to orangetheory.com for a free workout.
Grainberry, Grainberry. So, I was at the grocery store the other day and saw this new cereal. Grainberry with onyx sorghum. Oh, I've heard about this. Onyx sorghum is supposed to be excellent for weight control and sugar control, right? Yeah, that's what I heard too. You know, I'm always trying to get the family to eat a little healthier, and I think Grainberry is a great place to start. Oh, well, look at you, Mom of the Year. Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Some call it amazing, others call it remarkable, but we just call it Grainberry. Grainberry contains a special grain called onyx sorghum that's rich in natural fiber for sugar control, making it perfect for people struggling with prediabetes, diabetes, or obesity. Plus, Grainberry has more antioxidants than any other cereal, fruit, or vegetable.
Wow, this tastes so good. Give me back my box of Grainberry.
Look for Grainberry Honey Nut Toasted Oats, multi-bran flakes, and cinnamon frosted shredded wheat, all with amazing, remarkable onyx sorghum. And a special shout out to Kroger for carrying Grainberry cereals.
Grainberry, Grainberry.
Now, text the keyword money to 200-200.
You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info.
Standard data and message rates apply.
That's money to 200-200.
97.1 The Eagle.
This is 97.1 The Eagle, the Rock of Dallas-Fort Worth. This is Meadow. Not as in Soprano, as in New Rock Group's Stone Temple Pilots. See him at BFD. It's the Eagle.
Won the Eagle, the Rock of Dallas-Fort Worth.
Every time we lie awake, after every hit we take, every feeling that I get, but I haven't
Joe.
Hey, this is Joe from Dallas, and I'm a rockaholic.
Become an Eagle Rockaholic today at KEGL.com so your inbox rocks.
All around it. It's gonna go around the whole bottom, so. There goes my hero. Yeah. That was a good reminder.
It seems when I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains. Feeling the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone. Narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp, I turn my collar to the cold. Maximize all my wood. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you.
The sound of silence is okay, I guess, depending on what you need. We here at 97.1 The Eagle, we prefer the sounds of loud guitars and cash. We like that sound a lot. So every hour a chance
I like
to win
that
a
sound
grand
a lot.
right now in the return. The fabulous return of the 15K a day giveaway. Listen for the secret keyword to be revealed. The next one's about a half an hour away during the Russ Martin show. And then you text it to 200-200. Ding! And you never know. Something might go dong, back down again. That sounded wrong, but you get it. All the details on the 15K a day giveaway are at KEGL.com, okay? Weezer and Russ Martin are both coming up next. How nice is that?
All your favorite music, all your favorite stations, all free. That's iHeartRadio. All your favorite music.
This is Tyler from Theory of a Dead Man. This is Jared from 30 Seconds to Mars. This is iHeartRadio.
And iHeartRadio is all your favorite stations. Thousands of the best radio stations from across the country. Plus, iHeartRadio is free. Download the app today. All your favorite music, all your favorite stations, all free.
Hear a sound. We beat CarMax at GiveMeTheVin.com. The quicker you can get that message across in your mind, the less money we have to spend on advertising. And we can even put more money in buying your cars. At GiveMeTheVin.com, we are the newest, we are the biggest, we are the baddest online car buyer in the South. GiveMeTheVin.com. If we don't beat your CarMax offer, we'll pay you $100.
Sell us your car.
Join a fast-growing profession with great starting salaries, all while helping others. From programs in X-ray technology to occupational therapy assistant or computer information systems and more. Parker University offers the courses and degree programs to get you there with 2 to 4 year online and on-the-ground degrees in a number of healthcare-based programs. And programs are designed to adapt to your busy schedule. Want to make a difference in people's lives through healthcare? Learn more at parker.edu.
This is Rodney Anderson with Supreme Lending. Every single day, I receive phone calls with people asking me about refinancing. Rodney, can I refinance my mortgage to lower my term? Yes, you can. Rodney, can I refinance my mortgage to remove an ex-spouse? Yes, you can. Rodney, could I refinance my mortgage to get off my adjustable rate mortgage? Yes, you can. Rodney, can I refinance my mortgage to combine my first and second together? Yes, you can. There are so many reasons why people call me to see if refinancing is right for them. If you're in the market for a refinance, I invite you to call me today at 1-800-EXPRESS. That's 1-800-397-7377, or you can always apply online at rodneyanderson.com. And our goal is always close your cash out in 15 days.
Supreme Lending is an equal housing lender. NMLS ID 2129, MLO 196730, 4975 Preston Park Boulevard, Suite 800, Plano, Texas 75093. Texas SML Mortgage Banker Registration. Residential mortgage loan originator.
Shamrocks and shenanigans for all. This St. Patty's Day, visit
really
your
good
local
tool.
Artisan Vapor location for amazing discounts. Be sure to enjoy all that vaping's finest has to offer only at the Artisan Vapor Company.
Here's another artist you'll see at BFD 2018. Stone Temple Pilots. Get your tickets to BFD 2018 now at KEGL.com.
You deserve more from your workout.
More than sweating away extra pounds.
It should transform you from the inside out.
With technology to prove you're improving.
And coaches that give you more tough love.
You want more results.
More confidence, more community, and more energy. Because the more you do in Orange Theory,
The more you get out of life.
Orange Theory Fitness. Keep burning. Go to orangetheory.com for a free workout.
March Madness. This is the greatest stage in all of sports. It's that time of year, college hoops fans. The NCAA tournament has arrived. Watch NCAA March Madness all day long. Today on TBS, CBS, TNT, and True TV. We got the best seats in the house for this show. Everybody looking to punch your ticket to the Final Four.
Hey, it's Free Beer Friday. Time to give away some free beer, y'all. Nobody does
Free
craft
beer,
beers
y'all.
like Specs. Where do you think your friends get all those beers you've never heard of? For the best in Texas beers, knowledge, and selection, it's gotta be Specs. Cheers to savings. Cheers to free beer. 9th in now, 214 or 817-787-1971 wins from 97.1 The Eagle, the Rock of Dallas Fort Worth. KEGL Fort Worth, Dallas, the Mighty Eagle.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's very good. It'll work nice.
Somebody's hiding, drowning in these arms. Somebody's cold one is giving me chills. Guess I'll just close my eyes. Oh yeah. Alright. Feels good.
See? I'm not a carpenter, but I can put some stuff together.
FD 2018. Here's another band you'll see on 97.1 The Eagle.
We used to have it all. It was us against the world. But now I've been sleeping on my own. Spending all these nights alone. Knowing you're not coming. You're running through my dreams. It's like you're on repeat. Feels like eternity.
Hey, my favorite show's coming on. Alright, next. See what it would look like if I did the top of the same side. Just fill in a little bit.
Now, I don't know what it was. But I think all the stations here in this building went off the air, except for, was it KISS?
I think KISS went off as well.
All the engineers were running in circles. They ran in here. They said, check the on-air monitor. That's well done. Off-air lights flashing. They goes, well, that means we're off the air. No, it doesn't. That goes off the air all the time. Until the phones start ringing, I'm not checking anything. Yeah. Well, are you guys off the air? What the do I care? Big Rig's still on.
It's his responsibility.
Yeah. Just because his commercial break's still running doesn't mean I care. Let him get his dog ass back in here. Big Rig. Well, no offense, but they really run out of on-air names.
He probably got stuck with that from some program director and had to keep using it.
Yeah,
Maybe 15
you're right.
from the bat.
There's a chance. Just when JD
No, 15 inches from there.
was working for KZPS, at the time it was called KAFM. Program director changed his name to JD Ryan. I don't know if he was using his real name at the time, but they wanted something JR-ish, you know, like Dallas. I've had nicknames pushed on me, but they never really tried to totally change my name. Thank God.
There's one guy who's still in radio, but he can go by his actual name now, who was on air. He's gone like 3 or 4 different names on air, none of which were anything of his choosing.
It's all in this market?
Yes.
Okay.
Once he was Adam Smasher.
Adam Smasher.
Okay.
Then he was J.R. Daniels? No, Jake Daniels. Okay. That was when he did Nights on the Wolf.
40 inch, but
Because
that's
they couldn't do
including
Jack Daniels.
That's the same
the
guy?
bottom.
Yeah.
I can't help you with any of this because I don't know who this guy is.
So
if you saw him, you would. He was on air at Wild 100 when we were at CBS in the old dumpster fire building.
I'm not even going to explain that one. Go ahead.
So he
1
was
inch,
Adam
so this is
Smasher. He
14
was
inches.
Jake Daniels. I think he was a part of like a Free Beer and Catfish show at one point. There's a couple of iterations of those around the country. And
was that the actual name of the show? Free Beer and Catfish?
Yeah.
There was somebody actually called Free Beer?
Yes.
39 inches, John.
Pretty sure.
Wow.
I think he was Catfish.
Yeah, I see too many problems. If you go out and do an appearance and your name is Free Beer, that's got f***ed up.
Yeah, that's probably
painted all over it.
Yeah. And then I think another one that was more normal sounding, but still those are the ones that stood out. Jake Daniels, Free Beer and Catfish, and Adam Smasher.
How do you know all this?
Because I've known him for years.
Oh, all right.
That he went by Adam Smasher when he was on the air at Wild 100, and we were in the same building with 153.
I don't know why people have to pick those. To me, it's embarrassing. If you have to go out in public and say you got, I always use this as an example. If you got reservations in place and you have to go up to the maitre d' or whatever.
You're right.
Dinner for 2 for Bugs and Kelly. Is that your entire name? after us on the air.
There's Twitch, Kramer and Twitch. Right?
Yeah.
Twitch?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, 'cause Kramer was a normal one, and Twitch had some, not Tourette's, but life. He was doing bad.
He just had a little tick. Sometimes it was worse than others.
He just came out of a bad.
Nice guy. What happened to you? It was a very light one, but every once in a while he'd get ticking and couldn't control it.
Something would trip it.
I don't know what, but
well, that'd be something for him to be named Twitch.
yeah, it's kind of fitting.
What happened to those two?
They went to Florida, then they got in trouble again, and they had to separate.
Sorry, that just sounds weird.
I gotta find a co-host to come out of a good scene. Yeah, he had nothing going for him. He was like, I think he shaved his head, and he was fat. He looked like a mutated Curly from the Three Stooges. Didn't he?
Yeah, and he had a lot of spit.
I remember that. I remember listening to them thinking, it's like, they must have to squeegee after each break. That he probably has to bring in his own microphone. Because no one else is going to want to follow that. You come in for your shift after and it's still dripping.
Plus, how long is it gonna last?
Yeah, it'll look like the alien from Alien drooling.
Why we gotta buy a new microphone every day?
It's rusted.
Okay.
There was always, I think, in almost every market, there was always a Hollywood.
Well, we had Hollywood Hounds who flew the real Black Thunder. When we had a real Bell Jet Ranger helicopter. Were there other Hollywoods?
I felt like there was another Hollywood on Kiss FM at one point, back in the 90s.
I think you're right. They also had Domino, too.
Give the sleeveless leather vest.
God. I remember that name. I forget who it was.
All I know him as is Domino. I saw him once.
Was he on Kiss or
Kiss, yeah.
Or Wild 100?
No, he was on Kiss. I saw him once at an appearance. I had one directly after him, and he was leaving as I was coming in.
He had a domino tattoo on his right arm. It said Domino in cursive right next to it.
Maybe it's a family nickname where it'll still have meaning after he gets fired from radio, which will happen. I'd never get any. I might get an eagle tattoo only because that's kind of applicable anywhere you go.
Sure. I would never do. I've heard people do this before, or talk about doing it. Get the like a microphone tattoo. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. No.
Maybe.
See?
Well, I mean, if you were forced into it, if somebody said, all right, here's a list of 10, and you got to pick one, and that was the only one I liked, possibly. But there's nothing really Batman that I would even consider. Maybe Domino. Or Twitch. Or Fitz. Oh, that's right. There's a morning guy on Wild 100. What the f*** is wrong with you people?
I think that was actually his nickname. It was short for Fitzpatrick or something.
Okay. Me.
All right, now it's a man. Thank you.
Fit. Is that short for?
then turn the.
Oh yeah, try it. Sure. I wouldn't tell anybody what I did.
No. But to me, they all pale in comparison to
Tony Zaza?
Yeah.
Is he still on the air?
I don't know.
Yes, he's in Florida somewhere.
But not here.
Not here.
So I can take the name now if I want. Because he did, he was on KVIL for a while. I always liked that, Tony Zaza. Or just take the name Zaza.
I think that's, yeah, just Zaza.
As if it's, some type of position. Some type of ranking.
Title like a czar.
Yeah, what are you? That means Zaza Radio.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool.
Yeah.
What ranking is that? It's just above Fitz.
And that would sound cool when you go to a restaurant. Reservation for 2 under.
Yeah, Tony Zaza's in Melbourne, Florida right now. WA1A.
The hell is that?
I guess it's the radio station that covers the NASA area.
AM?
It's AM.
Okay. Who was he on KBI?
I think it was. I don't know. I think he was solo, but I know he did afternoons at Mix for quite a few years as well.
You mean now?
Well, then, but now is now.
What's it called then? We should start writing these out ahead.
I know, because
and then it always ends with yes.
Yes.
No.
What?
They play on KCPS.
That's what we always end with.
Yeah.
But we never know how to start it out.
No.
No. I don't even know what that means. Who chose that? I the radio station. What do you listen to now? Yeah, because I mean that's what you want. You want word of mouth. You want somebody to tell somebody else when somebody goes, "Hey, what station is that?" Yeah. What do you listen to? Well, if you give me a dick.
I think it's funny because half the people in this building, on-air people included, refer to 102.9 as Mix.
That's what I call it.
and most of us still call it's KCPS to us, even though it's supposed to be Lone Star 92.5.
Oh, they never say KCPS?
I don't know, but that's all the branding, all the signs, it all says Lone Star 92.5. To me, if that was my first station, it's always KCPS.
I think they should change it to just loud ass 92.5 when Ted McKay's on.
Just re-image it loud ass. Ted McKay.
Did you keep the cooking show that you guys had him do?
I'm not sure if it's online. I know Alfie had it.
Do you know what you call it?
I think that should pop it up.
Got that going for us.
Loud ass cooking show. See, I don't know if that's the one that I did or you guys did. Because I didn't like the one that I did. What?
What?
I don't like computer. Hey, bitches, it's Ted McKay. Do you like food? Well, shut your ass up and listen. Why is it he doesn't sound as loud when he's on KCPS, I mean Lone Star, at night?
I think because he actually stands in the hallway to do his shift.
Well, that's right, we talked about this. They probably put some type of regulator governor on his mic that would shut it down if it got too loud. Hey, bitches, it's Ted McKay. Do you like food? Well, shut your ass up and listen. It's time for Ted McKay's loud-ass cooking show. Let's go.
Oh, shit.
Join me as I make Mama McKay's cinnamon bun.
First, mix your flour, your eggs, sugar, butter in a big-ass bowl. Now beat the shit out of that dough.
Discover my perfect recipe for steak.
Okay. That's the top.
And he's loud all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I've even asked him before, well, are you... Because I know he's not hard of hearing. No, because I've said stuff at a low level just to see if he was. And he responds to it. 'Cause normally it's people who are hard of hearing that end up getting louder.
Right.
That's not his thing. Said it just seems to come natural.
It does.
Discover my perfect recipe for shake. I'm old school. I keep it simple. First off, you gotta find you a cow. Don't want red meat? That's no problem. Got a chicken? Good. I know how to shut up that little squawking SOB. Fry his ass. Your kids will love veggies the Ted way. Nobody's got time to be messing around with no damn broccoli. We're gonna make your pea smell all funny with my roast asparagus and hollandaise.
Oh, all right, I get it. I'm gonna make your pee smell all funny. I get it. First time we played this.
Oh yeah, asparagus.
Damn broccoli. We're gonna make your pea smell all funny with my roast asparagus and hollandaise sauce. Try my appetizers and finger food. We're gonna take some.
You guys want to get a bunch of French dishes
Oh, sure.
to throw out as far as recipe.
I'd love to hear how Ted makes Chateaubriand.
You got a hard enough time with the word appetizer.
And finger food. We're gonna take some. Try my appetizers and finger food. We're gonna take some fine-ass beluga caviar, harvested from the refreshing waters of the Caspian Sea, and then we're gonna slap that shit on the wrist. Try my delicious craft cocktail recipe. Mix 1 part black velvet whiskey with a splash of Bartles and James exotic berry spitzer, garnish with a.
Shit. You don't bother to correct. No, that's part of the magic.
I think it's really you let it roll and you let Ted be Ted.
It's 1 part black velvet whiskey with a black
And it's just higher, which means
What? You hadn't heard it?
49 inches on the inside.
Not this Spitzer.
Mix 1 part black velvet whiskey with a splash of Bartles and James exotic berry spitzer, garnish with a green grape. Cocktail recipes. Mix 1 part black velvet whiskey with a splash of Bartles and James exotic berry spitzer, garnish with a green grape. And of course, all my desserts are guaranteed to melt your woman's panties off. Unwrap your fruit roll-up. Put it on a plate. Now give it to that bitch. Bitches love fruit roll-ups. You've just spent your time with Ted McKay and his loud-ass cooking show. You'll be cooking like a pro in no time at all. Check your local listings for stations and showtimes, bitches. Damn.
Alright, throw a good break here.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. Need a bit of extra cash for those BFD tickets? The 15K a day giveaway is back. Just head in to work with Scully, and she'll have your first chance to knock down $1,000 around 6:30. And we'll do it again every hour, all day, till 9. Just listen for the keyword and text it to 200-200 for a chance at the cash. More info at KEGL.com. The 15K a day giveaway on 97.1 The Eagle, the rock of Dallas-Fort Worth.
Join 97.1 The Eagle at the 39th Annual Dallas Maverick St. Patrick's Day Parade and Festival tomorrow. Grab your friends and enjoy the largest St. Patrick's Day Parade in the Southwest.
Roxy's Showgirls, the hottest strip club in Fort Worth with $5 days and the best after-hours party around. Roxy's is the only strip club in Fort Worth with $5 Mondays and $7 Tuesdays. That's $5 cover and $5 table dances all day and all night, and $7 cover and $7 table dances. Roxy's is BYOB and always nude. 4 stages featuring 50 of Fort Worth's hottest entertainers. Guys, listen up. Come meet your next baby's mama at Roxy's.
Yeah, I want my child support.
The party gets started every day at 4 p.m. and has the hottest after-hours after-hours party around. Roxy's is located on Highway 820 in Blue Mound in North Fort Worth in the Big Purple Building. Call us anytime at 817-626-ROXY. That's 817-626-7699. The party's always at Roxy starting at 4 p.m., so come party with 50 of Fort Worth's hottest entertainers. The girls are sitting here naked thinking about what kind of booze you're bringing them to drink. $5 Mondays, $7 Tuesdays, and the hottest new girls in the Metroplex. Roxy Showgirls, Fort Worth's original and only nude strip club. Roxy.
You know what's sexy? A hot job. It is. Other people think you're sexy when you have a hot job. It's just a fact, folks. But you know what the best part about a hot job is? It makes state-of-the-art campus in Arlington. It's even more convenient to start school now and be in a brand new career in IT in less than a year. MyComputerCareer.edu. Go do it today, folks. Financial aid is available, including the GI Bill. And you know what? When you do this, you're going to think to yourself, "Man, I'm sexy. Why didn't I do this 5 years ago?"
D&M Auto Leasing has over $1 billion worth of vehicles on the road. We tell you about the newest reason to love D&M Leasing. Their brand new Easy Lease Plus. It's going to be the lease of your life. With the new Easy Lease Plus, you get bumper-to-bumper wear and tear coverage with the advantage of never having to worry about paying another oil change, brake job, or cracked windshield again. Local area code 35 Lease. Or go to their website. It's dmautoleasing.com. The call to D&M, that's free. Not calling, thousands.
The sum above difference is the slicer.
Get your tickets to BFD 2018 now at KEGL.com.
Your workout should give you more.
More than just results in the mirror.
It should transform your body and how you live.
You deserve a smarter workout.
That's backed by science.
And let you set your own pace.
You want a coach that knows you can when you think you can't.
And a group that feels more like a community.
Because the more you do at Orange Theory,
the more you get out of life.
Orange Theory Fitness. Keep burning. Go to orangetheory.com for a free workout.
From the 5-star Ford Chevrolet Subaru Traffic Center, here's Eagle Traffic.
Way northbound in Spring Valley Road, it has some stop-and-go traffic from Forest Lane, and that's going to be about a 5 to 10 minute delay. In Garland, we have an accident on 635 LBJ Freeway northbound on Northwest Highway. It has the left lane blocked with some stop-and-go traffic from Oaks Drive, and that's going to be adding 10 minutes to your commute. In Dallas, we have an accident on 635 LBJ Freeway westbound N35. It has the right lane blocked, and that's going to be about a 10-minute delay. I'm Eunice Garcia, and that's a look at your DFW area traffic.
1,000 vehicles all on sale today, Friday, during the Ready, Set, Go sales event at Toyota of Plano. Minutes from anywhere, Preston Road and George Bush. Toyota of Plano. There's nothing plain about it. ToyotaofPlano.com. Have you raced the fastest go-karts in Texas? Dallas Karting Complex has 60, 70, 80-mile-per-hour go-karts to rent on their mile-long track. They do all events, and anyone can arrive and drive. DKC is located just 10 minutes east of Rockwall, so come out and get your race on at Dallas Karting Complex.
Your shot at $1,000. Now, text the keyword BILLS to 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info. Standard data and message rates apply. That's BILLS to 200-200. 97.1 The Eagle.
Inches.
We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
Chubby Checker really should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and he knows it. In fact, he's pretty much just now demanding it, while he's still young enough to use it to make more money. Right now, he's 72. Last week, he was at the Songwriters Hall of Fame event and told the reporter, "I don't want to get in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame when I'm 85. I'll tell them to drop dead. So, you better do it quick while I'm still smiling. If you put me in when I'm too old to make a living, then it's no good for me to be in there." Chubby is most famous for The Twist, which became a #1 hit in 1960, and he had the first ever rock and roll song to win a Grammy with his follow-up song, Let's Twist Again, in 1962.
I think The Twist, for whatever, I don't know what the reason was, it charted in 1960, and then again 3 years later. I don't know why. But really, he only had, as far as I remember, Twist and Let's Twist Again.
And that's
Is that
it, right?
enough to get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
With the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame stuff, I have a tendency to think of like a sports comparison first, because that's what I'm more familiar with. No, it's not. I mean, part of the reason like Nolan Ryan is in the Hall of Fame is for his overall career, which includes 7 no-hitters, 5,000 strikeouts, and all these things. It's not like he had 1 no-hitter or 2
And I don't
no-hitters.
even know if I don't think he wrote The Twist. Not that big of a deal. If he wants it, let him in. There are a bunch of other Skags that are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Somebody that had that big of a hit. Let's see if this is or when my parents bought this new couch long stereo system, I think it was a Zenith. Had a turntable in the middle. I think I don't know what it was, but they called it the Zenith Phantom Sound. And they bought the album, The Twist Party, or whatever it was, with Chubby Checker. And that was the only LP we had, so I had to listen to all of that. Twist, Let's Twist Again. I think the Peppermint Twist. Like, if he could work Twist into it, he sold it.
All right. I look at it as you can. The loophole, if you're the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you don't want him in. You put the song into the Hall of Fame. Hey, this is.
I don't think you can do that.
Well, in their Hall of Fame situation, probably not. But that's what they'll do in sports. It'll be like, if I go out to the bar and I throw a no-hitter, it's like, okay, well, that's really cool. We'd like maybe your glove or one of the balls that was used in the game, but you're not necessarily getting into the Hall.
Maybe not the Hall of Fame. Maybe you put The Twist, the single into the Smithsonian.
That
Because
would
in
make sense.
1960, it was that big. There was just this Twist craze.
Well, it's not just that, but it's gone on for decades.
You guys know the song, right?
Yeah.
And then the Fat Boys took it. Let's see if this. I can't find it.
It's not in the suggestion box.
You think it would be? So what year did they do that?
87?
Somewhere in the mid-80s?
I don't remember their version.
You're kidding.
I swear, and I love. Wait,
We've done it at the White Trash Party.
Wait, who'd you say?
Fat Boys. Hang on, this is fly. I don't know what the hell it's gonna be like.
Fat Boy.
You never heard this?
I know I have. I just forgot about it.
And they did it with Chubby Checker.
Okay. Yeah, I remember this guy.
The Fat Boys also did Wipeout, didn't they? With the Beach Boys.
Yeah, I guess they got big enough. Everybody wanted to be a sellout.
What was the Fat Boys big hit though? I know I had one of those cassette singles that I stolen from my sister. I can't remember what the song was. I know that really helps all of us out.
I'm not sure. I think it was Dick Clark's wife came up with Chubby Checker's name. Because at the time, Fats Domino was popular.
Okay.
So that was a play off Fats Domino.
Interesting.
Great story. You want me to tell it again?
Well, it's not a great story. It's just a good, useless piece of information.
Well,
I
and that's what you
appreciate
get
knowing.
when you have to play 3 or 4 years radio. You have to play both.
That though.
What?
Chubby Checker and Fats Domino.
Why?
You had never associated the two, yeah.
Oh my God, they are related.
Right. Let me see if I can Hall of Fame. On October 3rd, 41. We also did Limbo Rock. I'm going to say I was right.
You're dead right. It's in Wikipedia.
Read it.
My friends call me Chubby. He said he just completed a Fats Domino impression. Apparently Dick Clark's wife said, as in Checker, and they played in the words, Chubby Checker. They played it on Fats Domino.
But yeah, if you look at his discography, there's a lot of twists.
So it's basically all just novelty stuff.
For the most part. But again, if Elvis Costello was in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you put Chubby Checker in there. Words I never thought I would speak.
In order to make the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame legitimate.
You put somebody in there with a top 40 hit, a #1 hit. Not just a bunch of gang. I think, aren't the Sex Pistols in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
I mean, really?
Yes, they should be.
The Sex Pistols?
Yes, they're pioneers of an entire genre.
Sex Pistols, that's another name for...
So?
I think Dan Lewis could sue him. He was the original Sex Pistol.
Ugh, stop that. That's just, yeah.
You really like the Sex Pistols?
Yeah.
And they should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yes. I feel like they've had more music than, we always use Elvis Costello as our barometer because we think, well, if he's in. Yeah, if he's in, Sex Pistols definitely should be in. Even Close nodding his head.
Fine. I'm wrong. I don't know anything about music.
Oh, God. No one said you didn't know anything about music. You just don't like the Sex Pistols, and that's fine.
I don't even... What did they ever do? What song?
Help me out with it, though.
Aha.
No.
You don't know.
No, I know. Just you're putting me on the spot. Hang on.
Well, we will not dig around on the internet.
I'm brain farting. I know like 2 or 3 of their songs. Something about the Queen. That counts.
God, the Queen.
That's pretty close.
Is it? There are too many other people in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. If Chubby Checker wants him, what's it going to cost you? What damage is it going to do?
And really, is it any worse than, it's like if you're worried about him just capitalizing on that song, on the twist and being...
He's an old guy. Let him in.
I'm
not sure, but I think it was Hank Ballard that did the twist first. And I'll bet Hank Ballard's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Damn it, let Chubby in.
A win for Chubby's a win for us all.
Attica! I've been watching the entertainment shows during the break. Entertainment Hollywood, Access Hollywood, whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting TV time over Casey Kasem's death.
Oh, nice.
How he influenced me. To me, that just like...
14.
I don't know, it seems cheap.
If the TV shows come to you looking for some type of perspective, I kind of get that. Like, them going in and seeking out Ryan Seacrest makes sense because he's this generation's Kasem.
Well, also, Casey handed off American Top 40, or Casey's Top 40, to Ryan.
Right.
In, I think, 04.
This metal needs to be fixed.
So if that, you need that for the tribute, fine. But if you start calling people going, hey, I knew Casey. It's like when Craddock died. They were plenty of people on TV that weekend. Never met Craddock. Oh, but I got insight.
Really? I guess I missed some of that.
I don't think you did. I'm not revealing names, but I guarantee you there were a few people that were on TV all weekend. Craddock died. Didn't know him.
Yeah, they're offering up some type of perspective or just anecdotes.
Here's
or
the
something.
impact that he had.
Oh,
Alright, 13.
It's like if Ron
13 and a
Chapman.
half.
I don't think I would want to talk to any media, even though he had the biggest influence over my career.
No, you
I
wouldn't
guess
be.
out of respect, but I just feel like you're some type of corpse egret.
Yeah. No, because if
Perfect.
when
I've said plenty of times in the past how Ron Chapman, what I learned from him.
right, and you told him, which was the most important.
Yes.
But when his time does unfortunately come, the same people that were out in force after Craddock's passing will be the same ones there for Ron. Oh, he did this for me. Get it? Your dad quit blowing it.
I mean, Chapman had such an influence. There are times where I was in a back car or whatever, and your light flashed really quick.
Right.
Mine didn't. Ron Chapman's light flashed before my eyes. I don't know. It just seems.
Seems like you're just kind of taking advantage.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what for what I'm doing.
Hey, cordless seems to be working. I've got a corded drill.
Well, but they have to identify who you
But
are because otherwise you're just this.
I'm
person
okay
that
with
some
it.
people may not recognize. Talking about someone that they didn't know.
The biggest person that influenced my radio career was Ron Chapman, and I told him in person. That's all that really matters. After that, blow me.
I'm not hooking it up to their system.
You want to do it now?
Talk about happy things.
Okay.
Or, you know, if you stroke out.
It's gonna be separate. Yeah, I want an impact driver maybe someday, but so far this is working for me. But I've got a cordless and I got a corded. I just want to use the cord one till it runs out of energy, and then you know, start using the corded one after that. Maybe I'll be done by then, who knows. No, there's going to be 3 different systems. They're going to operate in anything that's plugged in the house will have a cord to the electricity, which is why I'm going to put an inverter in each room that's being powered and running my wires from my solar boxes to those rooms. Each room will have its own wire.
We need his brain to go without oxygen.
But I'm not hooking into the public energy at all.
I'm waiting to recover from this.
Which is why things like the air conditioner will obviously stay on the city electricity, and light fixtures that are hooked up into the box. Yeah, definitely using batteries. Right now I'm working on box number 1. That's just for the back porch and the back bedroom. After that, when I get the main system in, no, not golf cart. I'm actually getting 100 amp hour batteries for the bigger system. This is 75 amp hour. Once I get this one hooked up, I'm already seeing a difference. The back porch and the back room are pretty much self-reliant right now. I ordered another battery just to make sure, because I'd rather have more power than just enough power, because you never know. When I start working on the bigger system, it'll be 100 amp hours, and it'll operate the rest of the house. And it's just everything that plugs in. So I can plug it into my own plug, and anything that's still hooked up to the energy of the city, I can use with the city, just to bring the bill down. I'm trying to make it a little quality-like, so it lasts longer. The longer it lasts, the more money I'll save. Oh yeah. So it's definitely gonna be weatherproof, and I'm gonna have it to where it's sitting in the sun. It's gonna have fans on both sides that operate on the energy itself, but not the energy that's going in the batteries. It's the solar charge controllers. There's a certain type that I like that has DC connectors and USB connectors. most likely the USB connectors I'll use for this. There are fans that operate on USB power, and I'm only going to operate that part just for the fans that go on both sides of the box. So when there's sun that hits the glass top, it's going to have my own solar cells on it. The sun is going to power the fans. When the sun goes down, the fans go down. So it'll be reactive with the sun, and the batteries won't be affected by that.
D&M Auto Leasing has over $1 billion worth of vehicles on the road. We tell you about the newest reason to love D&M Leasing. D&M Easy Lease Plus. It's going to be the lease of your life. With the new Easy Lease Plus, you get bumper-to-bumper wear and tear coverage with the advantage of never having to worry about paying for another oil change, brake job, or cracked windshield again. Any local area code 35 lease, or go to their website. It's dmautoleasing.com. The call to D&M, that's free. Not calling, that could cost you thousands.
Right now I'm just trying to make sure everything's even and level, because you know, you buy the 2x4s and they're usually crooked, so I'm just trying to correct that right now before I put the walls and stuff on.
Pandora's Men's Club, the hottest strip club in Dallas with $10 days and the best after-hours party around. Pandora's is the only strip club in Fort Worth with $10 Mondays and $7 Tuesdays.
And the same
That's
boards that I'm putting on to
table dances all day
even up
and
the boards
Pandora's
are the
is
same boards that I'm going to put my shelves on.
10
I'm
stages
going to make them
featuring
strong.
Dallas's hottest entertainers. Guys, looking for your next baby's mama? Come find your hoe at Pandora's and bring her home to mom for the weekend. The party gets started every day at 4 p.m. and has the hottest after-hours party. Pandora's Men's Club is located at 10649 Harry Hines. Look for the huge sign or call 214-350-7300. The party is always at Pandora's starting at 4 p.m. So come party with Dallas's hottest
Yeah,
entertainers.
that makes sense.
The girls are sitting here butt naked.
Not an electrician, not a carpenter, but I have, by trial and error, learned a lot of stuff on how to put things together. Definitely not a mathematician.
Fully nude strip club, Pandora's.
Here's another see at BFD 2018. A perfect circle.
So, I'll be right back. I gotta look up the specs on this battery because I need to know where to put the shelf properly. I need to have room to put the shelf and extra stuff. I'll be back. Alright, I am back. That is so cool how this thing just... Alright. Alright. this point.
We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
Yes, Chris.
Yes, I was just calling because I heard you talking about the guys that come and screw with ex-military guys at bars, and I had a funny story where one time I was out drinking at the bar with my girlfriend, and I lived in a military/college town, and a frat boy walked up to me, and because I'm a smaller guy and I'm only 5'8", like 160 pounds, he thought I'd be an easy fight. I wound up hitting him so hard he hit the ground, and I thought I severely hurt him because I punched him in the neck on accident. I wound up buying him a beer and making sure he was all right, because he was like, I don't know what happened, I don't know who hit me.
Yeah, man, you fell down.
Pretty much. It was like the scene out of The Waterboy. Who did? I didn't know what happened.
Well, which one of you bitches kicked me?
Pretty much.
You punched him in the throat, he was still able to drink?
It took a while, but it was about 20 minutes before he was able to get up and actually breathe, but I was worried that I hurt him and the cops were going to, like, arrest me because they didn't even see what happened. They just saw him smash me on the back of the head and him hit the ground.
Yeah.
Didn't know what happened.
Yeah, and that's also called the plot to Con Air.
What?
Right?
How Nicolas Cage is Army Ranger, he's back in town, gets in a bar fight out in an alley. He basically throat punches a couple of dudes and they send him to prison for like 8 years.
Mine was unintentional. I was trying to hit him in the jaw, and he just happened to be taller than me.
It's so great. So your aim's just terrible.
I was drinking. What can you say?
Why was he trying to start anything?
I was stationed up at Fort Riley in Kansas, and K-State's right next to it, and the frat boys and the Army guys just don't get along. All my haircut guys just got me, and I was a smaller guy. I thought he could just take me easily.
The frat guys didn't get along with the military guys?
Not in the slightest.
Well, it makes sense because they're out for the same prey.
That doesn't make any difference. If you're a frat guy, I'm not going up against a military guy.
Yeah, but frat bros don't think about that. They're thinking about, ooh, I want the poon and the soldiers in my way.
Yeah, if I'm a military guy, I'm going to give you a dose of hazing you never even fathomed.
Huh?
I'll punch you in the throat, I'm going to pull your pants down and stick something lit up your ass. I'm going to put my fingers in my ear.
There we go.
Thank you, boss.
But that's one of those things because most of those guys are roughly the same age. They're all going to be that 18 to 22, and at that age.
But if you're jacking with this guy because he's military,
I know.
You already know something untoward is going to happen. This is not going to be just a
edifying conversation.
Yeah, but you're going to have some guy who's in a frat, who's competing with the soldier for the attention of women. You drinking, you think that you got a leg up on this guy because you're bigger, you think you're stronger, you think you're faster, and you played tight end in high school or some BS. Ooh, I'm tougher than this.
Yeah.
And they don't.
Fire monkey on Mountain Dew.
Because and maybe this frat guy won, in his house as far as like the random, wrestling tournament they had among pledges. Surely I can take.
You don't mess with me. I'm a pledge. I'm in Skaggs Alpha Beta. You have no idea what kind of hazing we go through. We hit each other with shopping carts.
Oh, what'd you get? Speaking of military, I got an email on Facebook from a police officer / former military. He said, Russ is spot on. It's called situational awareness. 20 years Army, 7 years police. That's one thing I practice 24/7. Russ is spot on. That's right.
And it's important for everybody, but especially women, where you're always going to be the weaker of the two. And you never, I don't care how it plays out in your head, you never ever let them take you anywhere. I don't care if you're worried about getting shot there on the spot.
I think police and other experts have said the exact same thing. Just like,
well, I didn't just make it up.
Well, I know. But I'm saying it's not like it's just you saying this because you think it's a good idea. I mean, there are experts that say, yes, do that. Kick, scream, scratch, claw, bite, pull, anything you can possibly do. Do not leave that spot.
You let them get you in that vehicle, and your chances of dying just went up exponentially.
Yeah.
So run the risk.
Jim.
Get the shot right there. They're threatening to shoot you because they don't really want to, and create a scene. To get you somewhere where there aren't any witnesses. Yeah, they said certain self-defense classes. You got to be ready to gouge somebody's eyes out.
Always, yeah.
Instead of letting them get you into a vehicle. Don't.
Mm-hmm. I think someone I had heard do this, mention this as well. Self-defense or something. It's like, look at self-defense, especially if you're a woman, like you're an ear, nose, and throat doctor. Think of the 5 areas: ear, nose, throat, eyes, the sensitive spots. But just think of it like, I'm a doctor now. Ear, nose, throat. You ever been popped in the ear?
Yes.
Nope.
Hang on. Betsy Price is on Channel 4. Ooh, if they tore down another house.
Housing back on the market. We'll let them start generating some property tax for us.
Well, that doesn't make any sense if you're tearing down the wrong houses and eliminating property tax. I guess she's talking about it. Growth spurt in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
Which I guess makes sense. You tear down enough houses, somebody's going to rebuild.
Yeah, because one neighborhood you take down most of the houses, people are like, well, this neighborhood's gone to hell. Then they sell, and you get a developer and flip them around.
Line 1 is what, Albie? Okay. Yes, Josh.
Hey, Russ?
Yep.
Hey, I just want to tell you my story. I got into a real nasty bar fight. It was, I guess, about 3-4 years ago. I was at a bar with a friend of mine. He was on leave from the Navy, and somebody picked a fight with him. And he was beating the tar out of the guy. One of the guy's friends jumped in and hit my friend in the back of the head. So I grabbed that guy, and I started wailing on him. And then 2 seconds later, somebody grabbed me by the back of the neck and pulled me off of him. I just turned around and took a swing. And when I did, I knocked the cop out. And the Texas Highway Patrolman.
Okay. What city was this?
Arlington.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Did they hold you responsible? You didn't know it was a cop?
I didn't know it was a cop, but I went to jail for it.
For how long?
I was in there for 3 months.
Man, poopers are dicks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually friends with the guy now. I ran into him about 6 months later at the same bar and sat down, had a beer with him, explained to him, and talked to him. And I've gone and had a few beers with him a couple times since then.
What do they... Okay, thanks.
Oh, man. I was going to ask if the trooper ever asked for a rematch. Because if I'm the trooper, I'd sure won't. I'll make you start. Let's go toe-to-toe.
The reason I asked him what city was a couple of cop friends I have. I'll name it. I think they slightly reprimanded. One of them is a big fan of drinking queso.
Why you gotta do that?
I didn't say anything else. These guys want to start some stuff. Have you guys ever seen my top friend, the queso drinker?
Yes.
You know how stocky he is?
Yes.
You don't miss him.
That man.
And the other one, the one that doesn't like it when you drink his queso.
Right.
They're both big.
Yes.
Some guys fight with them in a bar.
Why? Why would they do that? Even if you don't know the profession, just looking at the gentleman, don't do that.
I don't know. But the queso drinker looked at his wife and went, "Good call, 911."
I know how this is going to be.
See?
It was before any fists moved.
That's what I'm talking about. When I said earlier, it's like imagine if you were Special Forces and some guy starts giving you hell at the bar and he has no idea what you're about to do to him. That's some action movie.
It is.
Right there. Go ahead and call 911. They gonna need it.
Go ahead and call for a coroner. Because I might have to kill him. Otherwise, they're going to be able to identify a fist print on his face.
While you're at it, go ahead and call 911 to wherever he lives. Because when I'm done here, taking out his whole family.
It was just... You don't want to mess with anybody that's big, muscular, stocky. But then you tell, well, the cops, when the guys picked the fight, and it ended real bad.
How bad?
Well, nobody died.
Well, no, I think it's bad. We can hear about it.
Everybody that attacked the two cops didn't go home in their cars.
How many was it? 2 to 1. I like those odds.
I don't want to say anything else because I'm going to slip twice and said a name. I'm glad they like me.
Did you stop making fun of them?
Nah.
No?
Threats. But I'm there for their family if something happens.
Look at you on that.
Oh, with those guys? Oh.
Can we break? I wonder what happened. I can wait.
Dan O'Malley's here with more news.
And then the officer suplexed him.
Sorry. I think I broke his freaking neck.
Sorry. Anyone who's watched The Bachelor has wondered whether or not the women actually have sex with the guy when they have their private nights together. And according to at least one former winner, along with other things I've read in the past, the answer is yes. Courtney Robertson won season 16 in early 2012.
Woo, it's hot.
She has a new book out. We read one excerpt from it
13
last
and a
week.
half.
It's called I Didn't Come Here to Make Friends, Confessions of a Reality Show Villain. And it discusses her sex on the show. 10 minutes after we were in the cottage, this is in the fantasy suite, the camera crews, handlers, and producers scrammed, and we were completely alone for the first time ever. We immediately ripped each other's clothes off and had intense, passionate sex. She also mentioned that the producers did not leave any condoms around, so it was unprotected. Courtney and Ben...
Are they blaming the producers?
Well, she's just throwing that in there. It's just kind of like you'd think that they'd have those, but they didn't.
Well, you're a whore. You want to have unprotected sex with somebody you just met, you're a whore.
No, she
and
did.
that goes for both sides.
She
Not
did.
being
Her sexist,
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. She said in another interview that I read from the book that they have to go through to even right before they get on the show, they have to take an STD test and like a couple hundred questionnaire before they are selected.
Are you a whore? The blood test. Let's say you were just exposed to something that you don't want to get.
Okay.
I don't think it immediately shows up in a blood test.
Not always. Yeah, it depends on different things you may test negative for, but may pop up years later.
I don't know if herpes shows up in a blood test.
Blood test, I don't know.
And who wants to get down there and look for sores?
And sores are going to be obvious, but that doesn't. Just because there aren't sores doesn't mean the person is, disease free.
No, but I'm just saying for herpes in itself. You don't want to get down there and start Is that a herpy? No, that's a tick. All right. Are you sure it's just a tick?
Yes, it's a tick.
All right, I got this one, baby. Sorry, man.
6.5.
So first aid sucks, kids.
So they were already. Go ahead and finish the story. Okay.
I've got it covered. Courtney and Ben, of course, broke up several months after the show. She did also mention that they had sex 3 times that night in every position possible, and she says what
With no condoms.
Yeah, she says what she thinks sealed it was her reverse cowgirl.
Reverse cowgirl is nice as long as you're aware that you can still snap something.
Yeah, as long as you stay in place.
Don't be rocking your hips too far back and forth. It's like when Dan does it, he knows exactly how to do it.
Hey! We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. Hey, it's Free Beer Friday. Time to give away some free beer, y'all. Specs is your hot spot for hops with a massive selection of specialty beers, local craft brews, and exotic imports. The best in Texas beers, knowledge, and selection. It's gotta be Specs. Cheers to savings. Cheers to free beer. 9th in now, 214 or 817-787-1171. From 971 The Eagle. The Rock of Dallas Fort Worth.
It's Dan O'Malley here. I trust DFW Security to keep my home and family safe and secure. With DFW Security alarm monitoring starting at just $12.95 per month. That's right, I said $12.95 per month. That's just 42 cents per day. Don't be fooled by the great price. DFW Security is locally owned and has been providing the best value in the Metroplex for over 25 years. 5,000 alarm monitoring at the absolute lowest price. Call the team at DFW Security. Pound 250 from your cell phone. That's pound 250 from your cell phone. Use the keyword DFW Security.
The summer's Great American Rock Show.
Time to do the show.
Tim Batch 7 with Sticks.
Easy, short.
Lockhart's. Special guest, Tesla. Tickets on sale now at live.
Hey, whatever floats your chicken finger boat. Thanks for the shout-out, Caniacs. You're making us blush with your love for our cooked-to-order hand-battered chicken fingers. Hand-squeezed lemonade, fries, Texas toast, and cane sauce. That love jumping from Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Hey, Scully here. Now this.
Yeah, we got the sun here.
There's a company that made $18 billion in revenues last year, and they claim they have no money to pay their workers. Meanwhile, the top 5 executives alone make $233 million. Between 5 guys. I mean, really, how much gluttony is enough? So now they want to fire everybody and send all of those jobs to Mexico where they can find some 10-year-old to do it for less. Low pay, lousy working conditions.
All right, running out of battery power. I'll catch you guys later. Hope you enjoyed. Like watching paint dry, who knows. Have a good one.